Hello and welcome back to the channel. So it turns out I do have Ascension installed. So that's good. So what Ascension does is I took the time to read a little bit more about it. It changes up Throne of Ball. It makes certain fights tougher. Demogorgon, uh, basically all of the ball spawn that we're going to end up encountering and fighting. It makes Balthazar redeemable, and it changes the end story for the better, or the end chapter or something to that effect. Makes it better. So I
Fine.
was very happy to know that I had already had that installed because I don't like going back to reinstall mods that I might have missed because for some reason all the Baldur's Gate games, including Baldur's Gate 3, they need to be installed in a specific order, and that can get pretty tedious. So I was very glad I got all that done. And now we can move on.
It will be done.
So we're gonna come check up here, and we're gonna kill these
See
gobos.
that? Death comes for you!
I know that there are tweaks that you can get through certain mods that will change things that make a little bit more sense. Like if you go watch Miv Nizit NT,
Take comfort. The most
his
frightening thing
fight right
down
here,
here
he
is
changed
me.
it to where there are Duergar or Duergar. How I don't know the correct way to say it. Baldur's Gate 3 they say Duergar, so that's kind of what I roll with. But they put Duergar here instead of goblins.
Very well.
So we got a locked door, and we'll go look for a way to unlock said door. But you can hear that there are more goblins making noises, so I think what we are going to do, we're going to take Jahira, and we are going to get a bear shapeshift token, slap that bad boy on, turn her into a bear.
It is done.
Let's look at her stats. Jahira. So, still got our iron skins going. That's great. She's shape shifted into a bear, giving and she strikes as a +2, which is cool. 5.5 attacks per round. It's so ridiculous. Oh god. Bear's good.
Indeed.
Nature's
So
servant
Jahira, get back on
awaits.
that. Alright, kill that. Everyone else kill that.
Yep, gotcha.
Emmeline, get back here. Get back there.
I am willing.
What do you want? Good to go.
You know, now that I think of it, let's go to gameplay. We're on the insane difficulty. We're going to fine tune everything. Let's go on. Let's see what hardcore does. Or should we just stay with tactical? This is our SCS difficulty. So, because I'm not great, let's stick with tactical. Enemies use potions and class abilities if they have them. In particular, thieves will use invisibility potions if they have them, just to get out of sight of combat. Enemies often choose to begin combat at a distance rather than walking up to you for a chat. Intelligent opponents will sometimes call for help from nearby groups. Selected high level thieves and fighters use high level abilities. So we're going to go with tactical on everything. Um, Mages here, they have the chance of sensing the presence of invisible opponents and using divination to reveal them. And I won't go into all of this. What's insane? Mages cast advanced cast any defensive spells with a duration of at least 1 turn per level. If they appear inside of the party, they will also cast advanced defensive spells with a duration. Okay. Yeah. So tactical on everything. HLAs. Especially powerful mages use high level abilities, but only in the Throne of Ball section. Stay the course. I'm not super good at the game. Just stay the course. All tacticals. Because if I think too much on it, I'll be here all day, and then I'll put it on the hardest one. Then I'll get annoyed. Blah blah blah. So tactical. Okay, this one I might actually put on hardcore for the beholders. Beholders use their telekinesis eye stalks to steal some party items, notably the Shield of Balderon, if I have it. We're gonna put. Wait a minute, what does tactical do? So I'm gonna put the beholders on hardcore. The Shield of Balderon just makes that encounter trivial, and I don't want to do that. So beholders are going to be on hardcore. A hive mother and a beholder are added to the hive. Cool. We're going to go insane on this one. A hive mother, 3 beholders, and 2 death tyrants, and 2 Gauth are added to the hive. So we'll go insane on the beholder hive. Genies. Use magical powers instantly without risk of spell failure. Tactical. Random spawns. Random monster spawns are slightly enhanced from the unmodified game. No. I keep slipping back into it. Torgal is supported by Haunty Mage ally and can invoke Cloak of Fear. Spirit Trolls have destructive clerical powers. And we'll do tactical. Okay. So, sorry that took so long. I should have did that off camera. But now you can see exactly what we have going. So the fine tune, all that stuff is on tactical with the exception of beholders where we made that one really hard. Yeah. So the beholders can steal items from us with their telekinesis eye stalks, and they will absolutely take the shield of Balleron if we have it. And then we put the beholder hive on insane where we added a hive mother, 3 beholders, and 2 death tyrants, just to make that encounter very easy or hard, very hard. So, Emoin, you can now be ranged.
Yes,
right,
if you insist.
A mineral method. Aha. So, someone did tell me that If you play Siege of Dragonspear, which I've only done twice, um, some items can get imported, and it looks like the Burning Earth got imported. That's cool. I didn't know. I didn't take the time to look up what items get imported, but I know this was not here in any of my other playthroughs. Hell yeah. So we're definitely going to put that on. I don't know if we have anyone that can identify this. A longsword +1, sure, sure. A scimitar is going to go to Jaheira. Get rid of that crap. And we are also going to give Jaheira a better shield that has no +1 armor class, but it does give some. It's better than this. There's no protection against missiles and attacks, so don't need that. Excellent. Let's talk to the golem. Master, is it you? You have given me no eyes. I cannot see you. Yeah, it's me. Have you been performing any services for me? I've cleaned the sewage chambers and fed your guardian. Do you wish me to open the doors to the pit and begin my duties again? I do wish it. Open the doors and perform your duties. You have not activated my movement functions. You must use the activation stone. I seem to have misplaced the stone. Do you know where it is, my servant? Rylev has the activation stone, master. It is on the table in his room. The table near his life support jar. Ah, of course. How could I forget? As you will, master. I shall return to my rest. So now we figured out how to get this door open.
Simple enough.
A longbow, that'll go to Minsk.
Right you are.
Fine.
Jaheira, go bear form for me, please.
I go. Nature, take the life she gave!
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Yeah!
It will be done.
Get dunked on.
Very well.
All right, all right.
What is indeed?
I'm not going to use that quarterstaff, and we're going to get
You insist.
a lot of things. And I don't want it taking up space. So in here, we can click on all of these and their experiments that Irenicus... Oh, no, screw it. You all probably know by now. That our captor has been experimenting on. As of this moment, we don't know why, but I'll
Simple
spare you.
enough.
I know this room. I've been in here. We both have. There are things in these tanks. They used to be people.
What kind of monster is this guy? Captures us easy as pie. Kills whoever he wants. That could have been us in those glass things. We'll get him back, Emmeline. We'll make him pay for all this. We don't even know where we are. And my head is still doing funny things. He said something. Something about potential. He said something like, releasing power within you so it could be used. But if it means taking part in horrible things, like, I don't like this place. Can we go? Yeah, we're trying. So we're gonna come in here. And did you
As
hear
I
it?
would have done.
M1
No
back
problem
here.
at all.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
And we're gonna go ahead and kill these golems now, so they won't bother us later.
My blade will cut you down to size. You can count on me.
Oh, SCS.
What?
If I have
For
the
the
fight to
eyes,
get out of
fool.
here,
Go
so
for
make
the
it okay.
eyes! Yeah!
All right.
Fine.
And you'll see why in a little bit. We chose to kill those golems now. Let's get these goblins to come
You
back
point,
this way.
If it
I
would help.
punch.
My blade will cut you down to size.
It will be done.
I'm not gonna learn any scrolls or anything
Very
on Imoen
well.
right now. I don't know if I'm gonna end up taking Imoen into the main game, or into the in game rather. I don't know if I'm gonna take her yet.
Who be ye? Servants of the Master?
Oh, excuse me. By the gods, what happened to you, man? I'm dying or dead. I do not remember which. Where is the master? I have no idea where the master is, and if he is the one who imprisoned me, he'd best not come within reach. Strangers be ye. Ah, things have gone bad since I've died. Threaten not the master, for you shall surely perish. Driven is he, and power he seeks. Tell me, friend, do you know how to leave this place? How to escape? Prisoners be ye? Truly I have been dead, but not dead too long. I seek release. I've been alone for too long. The master can take nothing more. I am forgotten. What release do you seek? Can I be of assistance?
Release? Yes. Master, I no longer wish to come back.
Let me slip into the oblivion that has been denied me, please. Calmly, friend. How is it that I can help? This unit that contains me is powered by cells, by crystals. Take them, and I can sleep, die. Again, die at last. I know you are prisoners. Some things do not change. You must escape this place in the Master's experiments. There are others like me, but of more recent experiments. They may know how the Master exits the complex. Will you take these cells to revive them and learn what you can? In return for this path to freedom I have offered you. I'll take the cells and revive the other servants. Have peace at last.
I thank thee. Go and leave me to oblivion at last.
Sweet sleep.
He's dead now? This pathetic creature.
Imoen is really I'm reluctant to say whiny, but she's whiny in this. It gets kind of annoying after you've played it so many times. You understand, but after a while, it's like, okay, I get it. Can you stop so we can just leave? Anyway, we're gonna zip through Imoen's stuff. So we have the activation stone
Indeed.
that the golem told us about. I'm actually gonna
If you
pick up that sling.
insist.
We'll come back here and we'll tell the golem to get a moving.
I thought as much.
Simple enough.
We go through all this. I do wish you open the doors. Here's the stone. And there you go. So now he's going to go open all the doors. But first, let's go this way. The golem's heading right here. There's no need for me to follow him right now. I'm not going to give Imoen any potions if I can avoid it.
Fine.
Come over here. We'll kill some more gobos.
Feel the backhand of
Such a good-
justice!
You didn't see that.
You're not gonna keep me here.
Speak. It will be done.
As you would have it.
We'll send her after this dust Mephit. We'll send everyone else after the goblins. What did you... Oh, glass dust? Oh, okay.
If I have to fight to get out of here, so be it.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Yeah!
You didn't see that. Very well.
With vengeance!
Okay.
Oh, this reminds me so much of Candlekeep. Dusty old tomes all over, bookcases nearly spilling. It's like we never left.
But we did, didn't we, Thalik? I just want to go home again. It doesn't matter where it is, just so long as I can call it home. And in here,
Indeed.
I'm going to pick up a
If
handful of
you
scrolls.
insist.
Ooh, take a potion. I'll take those potions all day. Speed potion, always good.
Simple enough.
Come on. Come down.
Give me a task.
I'm not going to pick up any of the jewelry. I don't have a container for that. Far away. I'm going to give Emmeline 2 of these small healing potions.
Yes.
Just in case. And Jahira, swap over to your
Fine.
sword. And
Ready and willing. Gotcha.
Emmeline, Jahira.
It is done.
It will be done.
And we're going to start a conversation with these Duergar.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Be alert, ladies. Laddies. We got company. Oh, prisoners. You've come to the wrong place. I tell ye true. Iliac and his boys will stop you. Would that I knew where this place was. I've got no quarrel with you, Duergar. Suffice to say, this place is your doom. By the time the master returns, you shall be dead, and we shall be rewarded. Adam, lads, no mercy. Yep. So, let's get Emmeline to cast. Let's get a web going. Get a web. Jahira, give me an entangle as well.
I can't stand much more!
Okay, back it
Very
up.
well.
You all back it up. And Jahira's round is ready. Toss a spike growth in there. Emmeline, toss. Toss a fireball. Okay. Looks like we've killed 4.
Those dwarves that attacked us. I read about them when you were skipping out of lessons back in Candlekeep.
Duergar, I think. Kind of evil, I guess. So I'm not surprised they'd be looking for work for our captor. Quite the little setup down here. Got everything he needs, including smiths. For the knives, probably. The knives, he has lots of them. And I'm going to have a couple of scars from this. Looks like you will too. Okay. Chill out, Emily. I think we may have gotten them all. Let's get Minsk.
Jump on my sword while you
And
can.
Emily up here.
I won't be as gentle.
I don't know
Live by the
why
sword,
this has to be
live
super
a
loud.
good long time.
What is your will?
Cover your
What?
We will leave no crevice untouched.
So this is why I chose spike growth. Oh, thank God. Entangle is so freaking loud and it lasts so long. Yeah, this spike growth, this fight was why I chose it. Toss the web out, the entangle, spike growth. Toss fireball in there, and it did quite well. quite well. All right.
Indeed.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to need another sling right now. Pick up a medium shield for Thalek. The acorns, we'll need those here shortly. Mail of the Dead. There it is. Excellent. This transferred over from Baldur's Gate 1. So we'll give this to Jaheira for right now. We don't need that leather armor anymore. And we'll make her sort of our tank character. And I really wish I had a +1 two-handed sword, but I have to deal with what we got to deal with. We will make do.
If you insist.
Don't need throwing
This
axes.
place is just too darn creepy. I really want out of here.
Take another helmet. Give that to Jaheira.
Simple enough.
This door is locked. And it needs a special key to open it. Because
Red
we
as
won't be
rain.
able to pick it.
Fine.
Right you are.
It will be done.
And here we've got a Cambion. So let's put Jaheira...
I go.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Okay. Make sure the center on party member is turned off. Whenever I select the character.
Swords, not words!
Okay, there we go. I understand it now.
As I would have done.
A den of steam.
So let's see what this Cambion
Cover your nose.
has got going for him.
We will leave no crevice untouched.
He's a Tamari. He is demonic, which means Thalek is going to have a +3 to hit this thing, because he's a Cavalier. He is Chaotic Evil, worth 6,000 experience. 3.5 attacks per round. He can see invisible. He's immune to Polymorph Other. Sphere of Chaos. Effect immunities, Berserking, Charm, Control Creature, Confusion, Cure Stone to Flesh, Disease, Disintegrate. He's immune to a whole lot of stuff. So feel free to pause and read all that information. He is 100% resistant to poison, slashing, everything right now because he is inside his little bubble. That's interesting to do that. So let's release it.
Very well.
All right.
Get my 2 range to stay back here.
Stand back for justice.
And I was going to do no shit save, but let's pull the lever. Release him. Jaheira, give me a defensive harmony. Okay.
I am ready.
Thalic, I want you to give Jaheira protection from evil. And for those, just in case anyone doesn't know, it's going to last for 1 turn, which is 6 rounds. It gives the first, all the attacks made by evil or evilly enchanted creatures against the protected creature receive a -2 to each attack roll. And second, summoned demons cannot target the protected creature, which is not relevant here. So we're going to give Jaheira protection from evil to make it harder for him to hit. You
Mince
two
and booze
attack him.
and ready.
Now let's take a look at the... Oh, Jaheira. Good God, girl.
Indeed.
Now let's take a look at the campion. You can see all of his resistances are no longer at 100 because he's not in that protected bubble. But he's got 30% magic resistance. He hits with a +3, -5 armor class, 4 Thaco, so he's going to hit often. So anyway, Thalic, get on him. Jaheira, drink that damn potion. And get on. There we go. Nice, Minsk. You can see Thalic hit him pretty easy. Because that Burning Earth sword. That's so cool that we got that. Very happy we got that. This is probably a +1 short sword, I'm guessing. $37 lore, 10 lore. These should be at 0 lore. Yeah. Well, we're not going to use up a scroll on that.
Speak, if you insist.
How are we looking on experience? Ways away.
Give me a task simple enough.
Alright, so we killed him. And now, for the sake of time, and because I know that no monsters spawn on the way back, we're going to go ahead and teleport to the door that was opened by the golem. And we run into an Otyug. And sadly, they can only be hit with melee.
Hamster has his day.
Why? Definitely get another stone skin on you. Not a regenerating creature, so let's go with the longsword. +1.
No problem at all.
Ugh, it's got that slow.
You didn't see that. You didn't see that.
Okay. And now we get our
Yes.
first key.
Hmm.
And you can see the golem open this door as well, performing his cleaning services, which just leads into the library room.
You can count on me.
And you'll notice that you get a lot more experience for disarming traps and opening locks in Baldur's Gate 2,
This way, then?
which is awesome.
Fine. It will be done.
Vocalized scroll is going to come in very handy. And this is the helmet that has infravision. Yeah, so it's garbage.
Very well.
More goblins. Vince, you can go back to your
Go
bow.
for the sea battle bow. Run, bow, run!
Fallen!
Indeed.
And this being a tutorial area, the game doesn't exactly hold your hand, but it kind of does here in telling you suddenly have a sense of imminent danger. Something here is not what it seems, indicating that this place is probably trapped. So we're right at about time, so we'll go ahead and end it here. So thank you everyone who watched, and as always, if you have any comments, suggestions, tips, anything, I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you all join me for the next one.